For many, starting universities, it is a fun, amazing experience. However, to some, an extremely daunting process. From meeting new people, starting a new course, to living on your own, university throws multiple challenges at once. For some, they cope okay. However, some struggle from mental health issues. So, what is student life like for those who struggle? We met Ellie, a student at Brighton University, as she explains some of the causes.
During my 3 years at university, I struggled with depression and anxiety. So when you first move to university, it's quite daunting, it's quite scary. So it's the first time you're leaving home properly and almost becoming an independent adult. You're expected to live with 5 or 6 random people and you have no idea who they are, and you're meant to just integrate, and they're supposed to be your best friends for the next 3 years. When you first come into your room, the place is a bit empty, it's a bit like a prison cell. There's nothing in here, it's so dull, plain. You're welcomed into a gloomy, dark room, and if you don't bring things to make a room a homely room, then you're not going to enjoy coming to your room and living and having fun in your own space. Whilst you're at halls, you start to become really lazy, especially because you've just started university and you're coming away from home. Just lay in bed for hours and hours. To be honest, I think you just have to keep yourself busy all the time. The less busy you make yourself and the more you start to hibernate in your room, the more you're not going to want to leave the room. There were some days where I didn't want to leave my room. I didn't have the energy to, and I just didn't feel like. Some days were okay though. I believe that in some ways the university does help those struggling with mental health. For example, if you're struggling with your deadlines or you're struggling with the workload that you have, you can visit advisors and counsellors and they can help you push back your deadlines. And sometimes learning support plans can be set into place for those who are really struggling, to let the lecturers know what's going on currently so that they can be given the best experience of education.
I spoke to the University of Brighton's student support and guidance tutor, Rob Marriott, on his thoughts and experience dealing with students suffering from mental health at university.
I think there's different stages actually. Coming to university in your first year is really tough. Coming into or leaving the nest, your home where hopefully got your sort of security, you've got your family, your friends, and all those people you rely on for support. They're not on your doorstep, you can't just go and chat to them easily. Coming to a strange place, you're living in a strange place and you're thrown into a flat with strangers, people you don't know what to expect, you don't know who you're going to be living with. There's a lot of anxiety, whether that's sort of just a little bit of worry or whatever, or nerves about are you going to get on with people, what are they going to be like, how are you going to fit in, and stuff like that. Those kind of worries. But you're also, for the first time, financially independent. You've got a fixed amount of money, it's not a lot, most of it goes on your halls, and yet you've got to still pay for food. If you've got your food package, but you've still got food to buy, you've just got to buy your clothes, your entertainment, everything, and that's quite a big pressure. For most people, yes. Some people not so much so. I think for a lot of people who have an ongoing mental health issue, who are used to accessing support or understand the value of that support, they're quite happy to come and talk about it to a professional or to staff. But for most people, I think certainly to initiate, even to come and ask for help, is really difficult. So we see a lot of people who will wait until they're at crisis point and they need to get help, rather than thinking, oh, I'm feeling a bit low, so I go and talk to someone. They tend not to. I think a lot of that's down to our culture and our social norms.
There are an extensive range of services to support a student's well-being. Counselling services are available, as well as access to the GP if referral is wanted. Help is always there. For more information about mental health services, you can visit the NHS website or speak to charity-run services such as Samaritans.